should I choose?
Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. Today I'm going to be doing the quest, which one was it? Equivalent exchange? Yeah. But before that I want to explain something that happened. So I was walking around Mondstadt and I accidentally triggered the beginning of this quest called the Child Secret. Basically, all it was there was a little girl that happened to be playing with like a ghost or whatever, and so now Venti has given me a artifact of some kind that allows you to see ghosts, and so that's the idea. Initially, Paimon thought that the ghost was actually like an imaginary friend, as you can read from the description there, and it actually kind of spawned a funny little dialogue between Paimon and main character, but unfortunately, like I said, I didn't actually mean to trigger it, but I did. So let's get started with the equivalent exchange, and then after that I'll actually start working on what the skies concealed, the water reveals, because I believe that's the third part of the, that's the third part of the meteorite quest. So I'm going to do this first, since I said I was going to do this first when I got back to playing. Talk to Sarah. Welcome to Good Hunter. How can I help you? Do you sell any Mondstadt specialties? Mondstadt specialties? What can I say? Every last one of our dishes is unique to Mondstadt. However, most of them have short shelf life, and are by no means convenient items to bring on a long trip. We can, of course, cook them differently to make them more suitable for travel and storage, but it comes at a significant compromise in taste and quality. Doesn't bother me. Alright then, if you insist. But if this is intended as a gift, I advise you to cook a fresh batch of whatever you choose. Everything here has been sat out for quite a while. Or sat out for a while, whatever. Might I ask where your friend is from? Perhaps I can make a recommendation. Shneznaya or the Fatui? Both of them are bad options. I'll go with the Fatui. The Fatui? You mean the ones from Shneznaya? Your social circle is broad, to put it mildly. I know nothing of Shneznaya tastes, but I do know a dish that caters to all tastes. Make me a satisfying salad, and I will process it for you to make it more durable. You know something? I can't actually remember the last time I had to get the tools for this job out of the cupboard. I believe I already have a satisfying salad, but I'll still try to make one anyways. Let me see, where is it? Yeah, I have 13. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna make it. Talk to Sarah. About the specialty dish. How's the satisfying salad coming along? I'm ready when you are. Just bring it right here when it's done. I'll give her one of the ones that isn't special. This satisfying salad is not bad at all. As discussed, here's your specialty dish. Well, she did that really fast. Okay, now I'm supposed to go where? Where am I supposed to go? A character is currently involved in other quests. Flora is busy with the child. Okay, so I have to do this quest in order for me to be able to continue this quest. Well, that's a little bit of inconvenient, I must say. But like I said, I'm going to do this quest first, because this actually has a timer on it.
I still have a lot to do with
so
the
I will
about you
ignore
take
that
a
quest
rest
for
while I go
now
back?
and do this. Oh, look at this. There's increasing danger. I'll actually wipe that enemy group out first while I'm over there. I'm thinking about, I might actually fight the Oceanids in this video. I'm not entirely sure if I want to yet. Just to show how ridiculous the boss fight is. I've been, at world level 5 especially, But, like, there's just something about that fight that really gets on my nerves. And it has something to do with, like, how unfair it is. To put it mildly. It's a very unfair fight. There's one down. I can dodge the arrow from that one. Come on. No! No! Look at you. Get off there. What? How did I miss? There we go. Okay, now that I've done that, where is the other archer? Thank you. I don't want him to despawn. What was that? Oh, it was the shockwave. Okay. Now that I've taken care of that. Come on, where? Let me pick up my loot. Thank you. I'm being stupid right now, but kind of hard not to be stupid when you have stupid archers. Let me pick up my loot, please. I don't want to forget it. Leave me alone. And that one's dead. I hate how, like, sometimes when you defeat enemies, the loot will appear a little ways away, and it drives me nuts every time it happens because it doesn't make any sense. And he's about to create a shockwave, right? Oh, I guess not. Okay, do that, and then I can probably do a fair amount of damage to this guy. There we go. Yeah, he's gone. Now I just got to destroy one of these, and then reinforcements will show up. Of course. I hate it when that happens. Let's see. Defeat this one. Thankfully, there's only 2 of them. If there was 3, it would be a little bit more troublesome. Because of this caster guy. I think that the loot fell down, yeah. Once I destroy the shield, there we go, I'll use Barbara to do that. Like that. Brought Oz over to him. Since he happened to run just as soon as I did that. I love how that seems to always happen. There we go. Now I've got one more to destroy. And I have to say the loot this time was actually pretty good, all things considered. I mean, I wasn't expecting the loot to basically give me... There we go. 2 artifacts off of those big guys. Oh, I forgot. I gotta destroy this guy first. What the? Oh. I was wondering, why is it giving me that weird prompt? Of course it gave me a weird prompt. It's because I had to destroy the structures. I didn't even have to fight any of these guys. I'm just fighting them because they happen to drop loot. In fact, that's something I've noticed, is that when you do the commissions, enemies tend to drop loot more often. I mean, it didn't just happen now for some reason with that last one, but what can I do? The game is determined to prove me wrong. Okay. Now that I've done that, time to select this. I have not started the beginning of this, so let's see what it's all about. Hi, Mona. You gonna say anything?
Hi, Mona! Thanks to you, we've managed to get rid of loads and loads of meteorites.
I haven't gotten rid of any of them. Not even a single one. Paimon, why are you lying? Why?
Ah, good timing! There's something I need you to do.
Well, I mean, I did get rid of the meteorite fragments, but I did that all way before I met Mona.
Remember how I was saying that the meteorites belong to someone's constellation? Theoretically, it's not possible for stars that are goodness knows how many light years away to suddenly turn into meteors and fall out of the sky. But, however paradoxical it may be, this is the reality. If we want to get to the bottom of this, the best way is to find out whose constellation it was. Based on what you've told me, it seems that all victims of the meteorites fell into a deep sleep, and all of them dreamed of a snowy mountain. Now, we may not know which mountain this was, but we can safely assume that it's not Dragonspine. Otherwise, someone would have recognized it, right?
Huh. I guess that's a fair point.
Did everyone definitely have the same dream? And where exactly were they in the dream? These are the questions that we need answers to.
Okay.
I need you to find out more details about the sleeper's dreams. The more information we have, the closer we can get to the truth. Seems we should head somewhere with lots of people around. That way, we should be able to find more victims to question. I need to stay in an undisturbed environment, so I will leave the investigating to you. Is there anywhere that we haven't been to yet?
There is Chinksa village in Liyue, although it does not usually match your suggestion of somewhere with lots of people around. That said, I suspect that the Millilith will have turned that area into a site where victims can receive medical attention, much as they did at Wangshu Inn.
Okay. For a second there, I was like, wow, the what do you call it? Official and Oz were there. I wasn't expecting them to be there. Okay, I'll teleport over to this. I've got that little flag marker there. I thought I already did the challenge in Kingsha Village, or however you say it. But anyways, the Oceanid fight, man, I'll tell you what, that fight is something. It's the thing that makes it so ridiculous is the fact that first of all, they heal. The enemies that are brought out they get healed over time, and if you're not dealing enough damage fast enough, then it makes it even worse. And on top of that is the fact that, like, if you don't have the right characters for it, it makes it even harder. And really, in all honesty, I don't have the right characters for it. So, I mean, I could use Beto, but I don't want to necessarily use her, because I'm not really familiar with her. I can always transfer Diluc's equipment over to her, but still. Okay, let's talk to this guy. I've talked to him before in the past, I think, with some other quest.
Hello, we're from the Adventurers Guild. Can you tell us if Chinksa Village has been affected by the meteorite strike?
Adventurers! Perfect. I was beginning to despair at the lack of helpers. These meteorite strikes have been going on for days now. Don't even get me started on how much trouble it's caused. If one lands in a field, no one dares to go and harvest the crops. And if one lands at the entrance, access is a complete nightmare.
Yeah, and so is moving your mouth without talking. Or talking without moving your mouth. Both of them are a complete nightmare for me. This guy... I'm sorry. I'm just...
Do you have any ideas on how to safely dispose of them? They're just making everything impossible.
I take it Kingshi Village has been affected then.
Guess we'd better help this guy out.
Okay. It's time to remove some meteorites. And I guess the game is going to force me to do it whether or not I want to. I don't mind. I mean, I figure, why not do it? I just don't really like this particular this particular thing because of the small area that they give you. Strike zone. I mean, at least these enemies aren't ridiculous, though. I have to admit that part of my problem is that I've been refusing to lower the level down on those. I may try it one on the lowest possible level on camera, see if it'll actually work out. But even the second level is, you know, no good, so. You can't go outside of that shield for even one moment, or whatever, the barrier area. Like, you know, enemies can go outside of it perfectly fine. Okay, I think I only needed to beat one of these guys, and I win. No. Okay. I must have accidentally went outside of the barrier a little bit, I think. There we go. There's one down. You gonna give me anything? No? Okay. Not terribly surprised by that. Go over here to the wild boars. How is it that they always know? Oh well. I didn't really want to get them anyways. I just figured I'm running out of raw meat, so unfortunately it's used in cooking. Okay, where is this meteorite? I see... Oh, is it up here? Yeah, I think that's it right there. I believe there were only two. Oh, look at this. How convenient. Humans spawned in. And unfortunately, it's the kind of humans that don't drop any loot. That's the other part about this, is that you don't even get loot for doing it. Well, I mean, from these guys, anyways.
You're open.
Or during the other, you know, the other challenges, you don't get loot either. Okay, so you get 30. Come on, man. Game. If I'm hitting somebody like that, do you really think they can shrug it off?
Come on, we can do it!
Some fury.
Oz, reveal by...
Oh wow, these guys are bigger than normal. What's up with that? Well, that's weird. Like, I've seen this big guy before, but I don't remember seeing this particular kind of big guy. Now I have to wait for this guy to come out. Come on. There we go. It's very annoying having to wait. Now I just need to defeat two of these little guys. And I'll reach it, I believe. Yep, there we go. Report back to Jinglun. I'll just teleport back up there. It's too much of a pain in the butt to go across the river and all that stuff. Having to climb up. It's faster this way. Assuming the game actually loads. I thought the game was going to load faster. I mean, I'm right in the area. Oh well. Now it's raining. Gotta appreciate that. Whatever. Okay. Oh. Got stuck there. Hello, Jinglun.
Done and dusted.
Uh-huh.
Wonderful. Oh, what a huge help.
It wasn't that hard. Plus, they were kind of not really in places that were too bad. I mean, I suppose it's a bad thing for them to be out in the middle of your crops, though.
Have any of the victims woken since the start of the incident?
Oh, I wouldn't know. You're better off just taking a look for yourself.
Okay, where do I need to go? Over here? Yeah, over here. I didn't even realize that this is where the victims are being placed. Let me check this very fast. Yay, an artifact. Okay. Hi, Joaquin. Let's see.
Mortal, art thou also descended into the realm of suffering?
Same situation that we've seen in other places, too. Hey there, has this guy woken up at any point?
No, he has said a few things in his sleep, though.
What kind of things?
So cold, can't go on, things like that.
The previous victims have said they were cold too.
Somewhere cold, up in the mountains. Where could it be?
Interesting. So a thought just occurred to me. I know that Mona and Fischl are important in this little side quest here. And Mona pointed out... Wait a second, where's the next character? Oh, up here. And Mona pointed out that the person whose constellation it might be... I'm thinking maybe it's Fischl's constellation, but that doesn't make any sense. Does it? The Fischl's been acting weird, that's all I know. Anyways, here's Yang.
Hey, has this guy woken up at any point?
Not so far.
Okay, has he said anything in his sleep?
Now that you mention it, yesterday he suddenly cried out, so high. Who knows what he was dreaming about.
How high? High as a snowy mountain peak, maybe?
That random guy walking in the background.
A wicked mountain. Its frozen peak looming high. Home to a malevolent power.
Let's talk to that guy over there next.
See, Fischl seems to know an awful lot what's going on with these people, which gives me the impression that she knows because it's actually her constellation, but, you know, that's just my guess. I could be completely wrong. Anyways, all the way over there now. Wow, it's quite a ways away. Why not have them all gathered in one area? I mean, that seems to be the logical thing to do, right? I mean, maybe it's the other entrance to the village or something? And that's why they have them all the way over here? Yeah, it could be it. I know that that one guy is at the top of here. Oh man, I can't... Chang the Ninth? Yeah, Chang the Ninth. Gao the Sixth. Well, gee, Chang the Ninth, Gao the Sixth? I mean, wow. Hi, bro. Huang.
Hello. Have any of the victims woken up?
Yes, he's sitting right there.
Funny you should ask. Gao the Sixth literally just woke up.
All right. We're gonna go talk to him.
That's fine, but he's only just awoken and is still very weak. If you must question him, please be gentle.
Okay.
Greetings, you who have suffered and lived to tell the tale. Your sovereign shall question you now.
Food. Need food.
Yeah, I imagine anybody would be hungry after not eating for a while.
Are you okay? Sounds like you're starving.
What are you hungry for? Any dish you like?
I need home cooking.
Home cooking from Chingsa village? Well, that can only mean one thing. Farmer food.
Yep. Okay. Bring some kimchi stir fry, huh? Do I have any? Well, it's time to find out, I suppose.
Food.
Yeah, I do. Good. Give. One of those. I got lucky.
That's brought me back from the brink, that has.
Did you have a dream while you were sleeping?
Only the most exhausting dream of my whole life.
Really? Why? What happened?
Were you on a mountain?
Yes. How did you know? Way up in the mountains, the highest mountain I've ever seen. It was freezing up there.
What were you doing there?
I'm not sure. It's like I was possessed. I was consumed by the idea of climbing up the mountain and trying to reach the summit.
Was there something special at the summit? Or...
Who knows? Honestly, it's like I became a completely different person in my dream. Don't ask me why. I have no idea.
So it wasn't you who wanted to climb the mountain?
It's hard to describe. It's like I was being controlled, as if somebody else put the idea of climbing the mountain into my head. I know how crazy that sounds, but...
An intruder trespassed in the dark recesses of your soul?
An idea not autonomously generated by the individual, but that appeared within the subconscious. Yes, the signs do indeed point towards mind control.
The things you two say are not even remotely similar.
all the other victims we've met have talked about being cold and needing to rest. Were they all climbing the mountain too?
How can they all be having the same dream?
Paimon doesn't even want to think about it. We need to update Mona on all of this.
Yeah, I agree. But before that, before I go and update Mona, it is time to give the Oceanid fight a shot. I'm almost certainly going to lose. The chances of me actually winning this fight are incredibly small because, first of all, it's based on chance. You have to get lucky with the enemies that it summons, because you have to defeat the enemies while fighting it in order to damage it. It's ridiculous, but I'm gonna try it anyways. And who knows, maybe I'll actually get lucky and win. I mean, I've gotten lucky before. So what you have to do is you have to go over here, and then you have to go onto that little... You see that part that's glowing right there? You go on that. It summons it. And then it starts saying stuff that I've never had the chance to read because it doesn't actually speak any of it out loud. It's very annoying. Okay, now what I'm gonna do... Oh no, I think it summoned up one of those stupid birds. I'm gonna take that and this, just on the off chance that I can actually, yeah, summon one of those birds, alright. Do that, do this. Ah. Crap. Well, there's good news and there's bad news. The fact that it summoned this bird when there was only one enemy is the good news. The bad news is that it still summoned this enemy. That granted me invincibility frames. I hate this enemy. That's all I have to say. I think I still took damage from that. Well, I definitely took damage from that. Okay. Then I gotta get away from that stupid area of effect.
Let the show begin!
Okay. And then the squirrels. The squirrels are just lovely. By lovely, I mean very, very irritating. So far, so good, though. As you can see, that dealt damage to the ocean, and then now it's gonna sink some of the platforms. I'm gonna do this and heal up with D-Luke here while it's playing around. Now it's gonna summon 2 more groups of enemies. This is where it starts getting ridiculous. Now, part of the problem is...
for the wicked.
Oh, wow. I got a little bit lucky this time. I can't believe I got lucky this time. You see, here's the thing. the ducks aren't a big deal. As you can see, I'm defeating them really fast. The frog, on its own, not a big deal either. It's not exactly something I want to fight, but it's not a big deal on its own. There we go. Now the problem is that I'm not dealing a whole lot of damage. Crap. Well, there we go. I've got to heal up D-Luke now. Because so far, this fight has actually gone pretty well for me.
By royal decree.
Okay, this is where things start getting ridiculous. You see those 3 birds?
Retribution!
I don't really have very many ways to actually hit them. So I've got to hope that I can get rid of this guy. And yeah.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Oh crap.
Coordination.
Yep, not doing so well. Not doing so well. I'm gonna heal a couple more times. I mean, you never know, I might get lucky.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Okay, I got rid of one of them. Wow. Okay. Now here comes the next problem. That Oceanid out there is going to soon use an attack that's guaranteed to kill one of my party members. And unfortunately, I won't be able to do anything to stop it. And the reason why is because I'm not killing these enemies fast enough. It's just the way it is. I'm gonna have to pick and choose which one I'm okay with having die. What? No way. I got so lucky. I thought it was gonna do that to me. Well, all I have to do is hope that the next group of enemies isn't a really bad match. I would love it if it was the swans and the crabs, because those would be a pretty good match. Okay, it's the swans and the stupid pigeon. The pigeon is still ridiculous, but at least it isn't terrible. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crap. I'm so tense right now because okay, I got rid of one of the swans. I can't believe I'm winning. I can't believe I'm actually winning. I got rid of all 3 swans. I've won. There's no way for me to lose now. I can't believe I actually won. Keep in mind, some people are struggling with this on World Level 5. I mean, World Level 1 and 2 and stuff, and I'm on World Level 5. So, I got really, really lucky with the setup here. Oh, crap. Get away, get away, get away!
Where did I go wrong?
Whatever, it didn't matter. I needed to heal anyways. At least it was only one character, not my whole party. Wow. I'm very happy about that outcome. And I'm glad I tried it. I am just shocked. I thought that once those hawks came out that it was over. But since I kept using healing items, it worked out in my favor. I don't mean to sound like a downer, but I mean, before going into that fight, I had no confidence at all, and I just wanted to show what the fight was like. Now it seems like the fight's easier than it actually is, and it's definitely not. I mean, I've done that fight at least maybe around 10 times, and out of those 10 times I've won like, well, 3 times now, essentially. And that's why it's such a surprise for me. Now, where is... Oh, there she is. Hello, Mona.
Mona! We found some stuff out.
An ice-capped mountain looms over the world from far above the clouds. That is the place from which this burgeoning darkness proceeds.
Ice-capped mountain. Is that all?
It is the same ice-capped mountain in everyone's dream.
It's a really, really high mountain that no one's ever seen before, and it's super cold up there. The sleepers are forced to try and climb to the summit, but they don't know why.
Climb the mountain to the summit. What sort of person would wish to reach the summit of that mountain? And how is their desire strong enough to exert an influence on others?
Perchance some poor soul lies there, buried in the snow, hounded to death on the mountain.
Or some intrepid explorer was exceptionally keen to conquer that particular mountain.
I'll do another reading.
Okay. There we go. It's finally letting me continue.
I see something here. It's a little vague, but I think I can get his name. Ah, yes. Leonard.
Wow, that was fast.
Well, in case you'd forgotten, I am a genius.
Leonard. Hyman's never heard that name before.
I haven't either, at least in this game. I've heard it before in real life, obviously. Was my official guess wrong? Is this Leonard?
Sounds interesting. Mind if I join you?
What ho! We meet again, Vagrant of Inazuma. My retinue and I were just...
What? Excuse me?
The first time the Millelith were present, I had to forego the chance to strike down Mondstadt's savior. This time was a perfect moment. I was mere seconds away.
Scarum? Oh, he's a harbinger.
But who was that mage? She could not have known who I am. Perhaps her powers revealed to her things unseen. Soldiers! Sir! Find them, and when you do... Another one?
My lord! It's happening again. This is the largest one we've seen so far.
Interesting.
They just keep coming. But so be it. Move out. Change of plan. Your prior objective remains in force. Continue to research the meteorites.
My lord, leave them to us. We will make short work of them.
Are you deaf or just stupid? When did I give you the right to issue your own orders?
Now he's gone crazy.
My apologies, my lord.
Now move out and complete your objectives as assigned.
You know, it's gonna sound weird, but I've actually seen something like that before in real life. That thing flying through the sky. It was like out in the parking lot, and I looked straight up in the sky and I saw it.
Any junior fortune teller could have told you this, but that man was a Fatui harbinger. That was too close. How did you manage to get caught up with a guy like him?
A Fatui harbinger? Why, their wickedness knows no bounds.
A harbinger? goodness.
Whatever he was planning to do, he was heading straight for you. And he's an extremely powerful individual. I sensed it the moment I looked at him. He's far more powerful than you'd imagine. As much as it pains me to admit it.
Surely his power cannot match that of the astrological genius of the century.
Way to lay it on thick, Oz.
I never said that. His strength may exceed mine by a hair's breadth. But in astrology alone, he doesn't come close.
This reminds Paimon of something. We ran into some Fatui at Wangshuin too. What interest could the Fatui have in the meteorites?
The same interest anybody would have?
They must be plotting something.
Yes, they want the meteorite. So actually, in this case, that guy just wanted to kill us.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Oh! The Fatui are the ones who caused the meteor shower in the first place. Was that it?
Nope.
Paimon, that was my line. Get your own.
Well, at least that guy didn't know about it.
Sorry. Paimon's mouth just works so much faster than everyone else's.
Uh-huh, sure. Does the power to summon a meteorite strike really exist?
Yeah. Where'd they get the power to pull stars out of the sky?
Osvaldo Hafnavines, what is thy opinion?
I think that anything is possible, main Fräulein.
So long as they can afford to pay the price, they will never stop sowing their seeds of destruction across the land. Fatui, your sin shall not go unremembered.
I also believe that miracles can happen.
Oz, you're sounding a little bit old right now. Like I don't know how to explain it, but his voice is very old.
Astral Emissary, you have performed admirably as a member of my retinue. I will dispatch my forces to protect you, and they will ensure that the encroaching darkness shall bring you no harm.
She means me.
Oh.
No need. Paimon thinks that our current lineup works just fine. No need to fix it if it ain't broke.
You underestimate me, Fischl. I'm far stronger than you seem to think.
Main Fräulein trusts no one more than yourself, my lady. She is simply concerned for your well-being.
There's really no need. In any case, you're in a much more perilous position than I am. If anything, you need my protection.
Why not? You're both good people. Fischl, you're a good person? I know Fischl more.
Naturally.
For now, we must deal with the new threat. My astrolabe tells me that a new meteorite has landed, and it's the biggest one yet.
Huh. Interesting. So in other words, it's going to be another one of those things, huh? Look at this. Before I go over to where the quest is, there's another meteorite fragment I never picked up. Somewhere. Somewhere over here. I hope it's not down there. It's down there. Whatever. Okay. I suppose I can defeat these enemies very fast. One of the things that you might notice is that his normal attacks deal more damage than his... What? Why didn't it drop anything? Oh, it's because it was one of the enemies guarding that. I think that's what the excuse is. Anyways, like I almost did 2,000 points of damage there with that one swing. Whereas if I use his R2 attack, it does less damage, like around 1,000 points. I'm not going to worry about the other meteorite that's over there. I can always go get it a little later. I'll just teleport right there. I don't think it'll take too long. At the very least, it'll probably take about the same amount of time as me running over there, unless it loads really fast, which it did. One of these days, I'll actually do that. I know it costs... part of the reason why... Whoa, that's big. Part of the reason why I haven't been doing,
Looks like we made it here before the Fatui. Quick! There's no time to lose!
Okay. One of the reasons why I haven't been doing it is because it costs original resin.
This is the one.
I sense an unprecedented amount of elemental energy within.
The very heart of darkness descends upon the world.
What do the Fatui want with this? Is it the elemental power?
Well, I imagine it is now.
It's possible. But if that were the case, other life forms would surely be drawn to the meteorite's energy too.
Let's take a closer look. Okay, to be continued. In the Fallen Star Challenge, defeat opponents to obtain celestial energy. You can only hold a limited amount of celestial energy at one time. Once you reach the max, you will be unable to obtain more. Underneath the Fallen Stars, submit the celestial energy you have obtained to advance the challenge progress. If you are hit while submitting energy, the submission process is cut short, and you will lose the energy in your possession. When a certain astral anomaly is in effect, being interrupted during submissions can even cause you to lose all your energy. Other astral anomalies change the location for submission, amongst other things. During the challenge, Faekun Starburst and Heroic Starburst will occur at random, providing buffs for nearby characters. Sticking close to characters with Starbursts and using their effects to push forward is key to completing the challenge. Details on these buffs may be found on the Star of Destiny event page. When the challenge begins, an astral anomaly will occur at random. The types of astral anomaly and their effects are as follows. Orbital shift changes the location at which to submit celestial energy. Dark omen, the monsters that appear during the challenge will be more violent. Inauspicious star, submitting celestial energy is more risky because being interrupted will cause you to lose all energy. Well, interesting. And I've got more meteor waves. 3 more meteorite waves, to be more precise, that give you 20 of each of those. So let's check out this. Rotate it? What does it do exactly? Oh, wait, maybe like that? Finally did something. Now I'm just waiting for it to do something else. That was a weird little thing. Star of Destiny. Surely the fallen star that even the agents of chaos cannot ignore must be the abyss from whence this unholy darkness proceeds. Alright, let's pool our collective strengths and deal with this latest target meteorite. Well, latest and largest meteorite, rather. The reward collection cost is 40 original resin, which is just absolutely lovely. I mean, I love the idea of having to spend that much. The possible rewards, 200 adventure EXP, 40 companion EXP or whatever, and yeah, whatever these are. What are these? Fading Stars Essence. Okay. Yeah, I know that they're used for the one thing. So what's this about? Heroic Starburst. During this Fallen Star Challenge, a certain character may receive the Heroic Star buff. During this time, the Heroic Star buff will intermittently increase the attack of the character and all nearby characters, okay? What about this? During this Okay, basically... Interesting. So, they both have their advantages. I would go to this challenge, though. Okay, and I'm right here already. Let's start this challenge. Single player. One of these days I'll try the other, but not right now. Hold button to return. Wait a second. I'm not... No. I don't think I'm in the middle of whoa. Why is it still saying that? What am I supposed to do? This is interesting. I feel like I'm playing, what's that kind of game called? A Dynasty Warrior style game right now. Like, the enemies are all grouped up like that. Although I'm not dealing nearly as much damage as you would in one of those kind of games. Okay, so I'm assuming that as you defeat these enemies, you gain the points, right? I think that's what happens. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. Okay, I lost some energy. I don't know what's going on, but okay. I think that it's because this archer messed me up that I lost the energy. So what I'll do is I'll do that again. And I lost the energy again. Okay. I think I understand how this works now. So the idea is that you want to create some space for yourself to be able to submit the energy. While... Okay. Submit the energy. There we go. And now that I've done that, I can actually start dealing a fair amount of damage to his enemies, I believe. At least I think that's what's gonna happen.
Let the show begin! On reveal fight!
I was quiet there for a second because I'm trying to focus. I think I'm not gonna use items on this because I don't even know if I can win. So I'd rather not. I'm gonna use that, this, and this. Hopefully. It doesn't seem like I'm gonna be getting any kind of buffs again anytime soon. Okay, this isn't good. Well, I only have 6 minutes and 35 seconds left. Oh, crap. That's not good. You just, hold out that thing. There we go. Okay, now that I've done that, I need... Oh, crap. You're not gonna let me get over to him? Okay, good. It did. thought it wasn't gonna let me get near him. I was about to get mad because that would be ridiculous if you could, if it would do that to you, you know? I really ought to switch Diluc's armor, you know, artifacts and stuff over to Aether. Okay, this isn't gonna kill them, but it'll... I shouldn't have done it right there. That was dumb. Here. There we go. Finally. Okay, I now have 800 out of 2,000, and I only have 5 minutes left. Lovely. I think everything is going just fine. Probably. Maybe. Something tells me that everything is not going just fine. Oh, that stupid... These guys. They're causing trouble. Okay. And at least there isn't a massive limit on where he can go. Wow. That felt like it was way more effective than normal. Maybe it's because of all the rain. I've got enough of those. Why is it telling me to defeat this enemy? Leave me alone. It told me to defeat that enemy, so I did. Come on. Complete it in time. Complete it. There we go. I only need 800 more. This is becoming quite something, I must say. Okay, this enemy should be easy enough to defeat. I say that and then it starts beating my butt. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Okay, it's almost... Okay, its armor is down. Now I just need to actually beat it up. At least, I hope I can beat it up. Preferably before it regains its armor. Oh, that's lovely. If I get really close to winning, I'll heal Diluc with an item, because I don't want to lose at the finish line. But if it doesn't seem like I can, then I'm not going to.
I'll protect us by royal decree.
Come on. Oh, I was wondering, why is his R2 not working well? First not working. Yeah, may as well do that. Okay, it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to actually make it unless this enemy gives me, like, 800 points all by itself. And I highly doubt it will. Okay, now it's starting to do that crap again. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, maybe I can actually defeat this one enemy at least. Been a decent shot. What the? No. Okay, and you finally gonna die? What? You see how it has like a sliver of HP? It's refusing to die. Okay, you guys... Come on. Make it in time, make it in time, make it in time! Yes!
My flame.
Or not. What was that? Well, at least I'm gonna make it in time this time. What? What was that about? Very odd. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time. Very, very odd. What in the world was that? That was weird. I saw the timer go down. I only have 530 left to go, and I'm definitely not gonna make it. That's a little bit upsetting. Like I said, I'm not gonna heal Diluc if I don't have the ability to do so. There's no points anymore? I guess there are no points anymore. Somehow that's not surprising. Okay. I'm not really all that, returned from co-op to single player? Well, I was never in co-op before anyways. Return to single player. Okay. Now that I'm done having everything just completely ruined, what's this about? Wait a second. No, I'm not pressing on that. I'm trying to go to my quest thing. There we go. No, I don't think... I think that I'm already at the end of that, then. Okay, so I have the 3 quests from this event. The meteorite quests. I can do those at the very least. I can actually do those. So, and that's actually one of them. No, it's this one right here. So I'll do that in a second. Once I heal. Wherever it might be. Where is it? I have it selected, don't I? Oh, it's all the way down there. Okay, I'll heal here first. It's all the way down in Liyue. This has been an interesting video. I got lucky with the Oceanid, and then I wouldn't say I necessarily lost at the finish line with the other, but it was an unfortunate mess. What? I was wondering where those enemies came from. Guess the game just, for some reason, thought that I was near them. Who knows? Okay. This one is down there. I hope I don't accidentally trigger another quest. That's been happening to me a lot lately, particularly off camera. I don't know why that keeps happening. I kind of wish that they'd make it so you actually have to talk to the characters to trigger the quest. But walking by them and having it trigger, I guess, is okay too, so... It's just odd that usually that doesn't seem to be the case when I'm recording. Usually it seems like I have to talk to them. Hey, let's go down. Preferably without dying. Hello, Ivanovich. We meet again. Not bad. I can make quite a pile off this. But there's just one problem. What problem might that be? Eh? Oh, Traveler, it's you. You've come at just the right moment. Might I interest you in let's call it a wonderful, mysterious, never-before-seen, surefire profit of a business proposition. No thank you, goodbye. I just need a little help from you, and we will both reap great rewards from it. The Northland Bank is a maximum security facility, you know. Yeah, I'll choose that one. Well, of course it is. Why, even the guards are from Snezhnaya. So, wait, what? What were you thinking about? It seems as though your travels have broadened your horizons. Your thoughts are truly imaginative. But my business proposition is one that is both realistic and down to earth. The way you described it made me think that it's a scam, but okay. I suppose you know of those meteorites that fell from the sky. Goodbye. I'm just kidding. But seriously, dude, that stuff's dangerous. I want to find one of those meteorites, hack a few pieces off of it, and bring them back. Afterwards, we will hire an able craftsman to carve them into jewelry and ornaments. Think about it, ornaments made from a meteorite. Rings, necklaces, bracelets, and earrings, sure to fetch a fine price with the rich and wealthy. I mean, it's kind of makes sense, but the meteorites are dangerous, dude. Your part in this is simple, traveler. You just need to make sure that my work remains undisturbed by monsters. Assuming you don't fall into a coma, sure. How about it? Do we have a deal? You shouldn't go near those meteorites. Thank you, Aether. What? Why not? I'm not letting this business opportunity pass me by. There will be a lot of monsters, you know. I'm sure others have had this idea. You'll faint if you touch those meteorites. I'm gonna go with that one. Ah, yes, I'd heard that rumor. This could certainly pose a problem. But I believe there are machines that can resolve this issue. There should be, right? You're trying to sell the meteorites, aren't you, dude? If you're trying to sell the meteorite to somebody and they faint because they put it on their person as an accessory, then that's a problem. Oh, he's starting to come around, is he? Weighing the profits and losses of this scheme. Let's keep it up. We've got to convince him that this venture won't make money and that the meteorites are super dangerous. You're doing pretty well for yourself. There's no need to take risks. Or, are you sure you can find matching ornaments? Or, perhaps you could go to the Adventurers Guild. I'll choose the top option. You're doing pretty well for yourself and there's no need to take risks. Risks? Comrade. Do you know what we say in Snezhnaya? Oh boy, this isn't gonna work, is it? Pursue perfection. Comrade. Pursue perfection. Black. We must never rest on our laurels. Use ever more refined technique. Earn ever more mora. That is how one should behave as a merchant. Will the Millilith even let you go? Those meteorites are very heavy, but the people who buy those ornaments will. Well, I could threaten him with the Millilith. Or I could try to convince him that they're heavy, but he's not going to care. Or I could choose the option that, you know, most people would choose. The people who buy those ornaments will most likely go into a coma. You're right. Even if I'm able to skirt the issue with machinery, those ornaments will need to be worn, won't they? If my customers are rendered unconscious, that might reflect poorly upon me. You think? Well, we could fashion it into a decoration that could be displayed far from anyone. But wouldn't that reduce the price significantly? This is tricky. Alright, I understand. You mean to dissuade me from touching those meteorites, don't you? I mean to dissuade you from trying to do anything with them at all, dude. It's kind of dangerous. I don't think you'll accept this commission either, will you? Well, if you don't want to, it's fine. It'll be difficult to hire more guards on short notice, yes. But I won't give up. Even if I can't get my hands on a meteorite, I won't give this opportunity up so easily. Well, traveler, I may not be going to get a meteorite, but I'll need you to help me with something else. If those meteorites really are so dangerous, they can cause those who touch them to faint. What are you thinking of, dude? Then the things around those fallen meteorites must have also been affected. Traveler, can you look for something in the area where they fell that you can bring back here? Plants, flowers, anything will do. Got it. Thank you. I simply can't let such an opportunity slip by. Okay, I think about it. I'm able to collect them. Why am I able to collect them and other people aren't? That's weird. Then again, I'm trading him into somebody, so... I'm gonna teleport up here and float down there. This is my go-to spot for when I don't want to travel on foot. I know I could have teleported to the area that's closer by, and it may have made more sense to do that, but I'm just being silly, I guess. That's just the way it is. Sometimes people are silly. Let me see. It's all the way down there. It won't be too far. That's the place where I fought, that building right there. That's where I fought, what's his name? Child. Or Tartar Sauce, as I've now started to call him in my head, since I can't say his other name. I don't know why they decided to call him that. Anyways, I'm getting closer to where the plants are near the meteorite. I wonder if I'm going to have to take care of the meteorite itself. I'll probably have to take care of the meteorite. Okay, just drop down right about there. And voila. We found the sweet flowers, but wait. Something or other. Very ordinary looking sweet flower. Very ordinary looking sweet flower. And, you know, labeling it like that makes me think it's not very ordinary. Very ordinary looking sweet flower. There's something over there. Okay. Not terribly surprising.
Let the show begin! Oz, reveal thyself!
I may as well defeat this enemy because why not? And unfortunately I couldn't read what Paimon had said. So, oh well. I happened to have the shield up, so it was able to stun him when he uses that attack. Okay, it's not gonna let me do anything? I can't break it or nothing, huh? Oh well. Teleport right back over here. Surely teleporting there is gonna be faster than running. I'm assuming. You never know. With this game, you never know if teleporting is actually worse or not. It's like, I mean, yeah, it's probably going to be better by about 20 seconds, but then you're stuck staring at a black screen and hearing me talk about nothing. Oh well. Okay, time to jump off a cliff. Whee! Or actually off a wall. I think that's a wall. Hi, Ivanovich. Have you found anything yet? I did. Wonderful, let me see. Ah, fresh sweet flower. Not bad at all. It is indeed abnormal. This must be the influence of the meteorites. Okay. So now that I've given him what is quite possibly a very dangerous plant, I can rest easy. Knowing that I've done some kind of deed that will probably come back to haunt me. Okay, a mysterious loss. Where is this person at? All the way... wherever. All the way up here in Liyue. And what do you know? It's in the chapel. Which... by the way, there is a quest in the chapel as well that I can pick up for commissions, so I'll pick that up on there too. Figure if I can finish it, I'll finish it. If I can't, then oh well. But I'm pretty sure it's in there. I'll check it when I get inside, just to make sure. Okay. Yeah. What had happened was when that one quest with the little girl, the imaginary friend thing that I was talking about at the beginning of the video, is I'd been flying over this area and I triggered it that way. And unfortunately, it's like too late to start recording. I've got to talk to somebody named Juliana in here for the commission quest, and Victor for the quest that I'm currently doing for the meteorites. So I'll talk to whichever is closest first, and then the other next. Just make it simple. Make it easy on myself. Actually, I should probably... I'll talk to her first. It's that Fatui guy again. Okay, Juliana. Sigh, I wonder what the state of the statues of the Seven must be in by now. The statues of the Seven? What's happened to them? Let me explain. In the past, I would go and pray to the statue of the Seven every week. And while I was there, I'd wipe the dust off. I have the Archons to thank for all the blessings in my life. Cleaning their statues was my way of giving something back. But since having Lily, I rarely have the chance to go out. The statues must be filthy with no one cleaning them in so long. I know this must seem like I'm trying to avoid taking responsibility, but do you think you could go wipe the dust off the statue of the Seven for me? Of course. Thank you so much. May the Animo Archon protect you. One more thing. The statue of the Sevens are imbued with the power of the Archons. The dust they collect cannot simply be wiped off in the usual manner. You must have elemental abilities. It should be easy for you. Unlike me, it's a whole day's work for me to clean a single statue. Okay, so I can go do that in a little bit. Hi, Victor. Oh, this is terrible. I'm finished for sure. Is something wrong? God, staying here is just too boring, what with the weird looks the nuns give me and all, so I decided to get out, to get some fresh air. But just as I left the city thinking to go to the Thousand Wind Temple for a stroll, all these meteorites started raining down from the sky. There was no way I was staying out there, so I ran back into the city, and that's when I realized that I left a big box behind. Given all the chaos out there, I didn't dare to go look for it either. And, well, I'm a Fatui. If I were to make any sudden moves, I'd be suspected of doing something untoward for sure. Bah, enough nonsense. Could you help me look for that thing? Our transactions have been quite amiable so far, and I plan to continue doing good business with you. Stop saying such suspicious stuff. What now? Come now. There was nothing suspicious about the stories I told you. Well, how about it? Will you help me out, or won't you? Actually, now that I think about it, did he ever tell me stories? I'll help you out. That's great, now let me think. While I can't remember the details, I was wandering around the Thousand Wind Temple earlier. But as I was running back, I encountered a large group of electro slimes. I got careless and took a few hits from them, and the box fell out. Now, I did manage to grab it back, but I wound up losing it again in my haste. Still, since the box was touched by those electro slimes, it should have some elemental traces on it. In any case, try following the trail of electro traces and see what you can find. Once you have found the box, bring it back to me. Well, you can also come back and look for me if you really can't find it. I'll give you a bit more. I'll give it a bit more thought. Maybe I'll remember something. Well, I could talk to you again right now, but I won't. Okay, there are two places. Oh no, I didn't select that. There are two places I need to go. First of all, I need to go here for that. But I'm gonna go here first for the other quest. And while I'm here, I'm also gonna go do the other commission that I see nearby. But I'm going to the Statue of the Seven here at the Starfell Lake for that lady who asked me to clean it. So I'm going to switch to Aether. There's going to be a little bit of a fight. I've already done this commission before. It's really not that big of a deal. It's just, uses R2 ability. Some enemies appear. You knock them into the water. And then you call it good. At least that's what I did last time. Okay. Yeah, Paimon, I can't read all that. I'm not a speed reader. What? You're gonna... Wait a second. No, what? Talk to Jilly? Oh, wait, it was that easy? Nah. The game decided to play with me. Okay. Like that. Now, that was not here the last time. There's another meteorite around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Where is it, though? Is it on the statue itself? It's like there's one around here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Based on the map. Oh, it's not. Okay. It just, it's just the way it looked because of the lake. I'll worry about that other meteorite fragment later if I remember it. I really haven't cared about that part of this quest. I mean, it's nice to do casually, but that's the way I've been mostly playing this game, is casually. In the beginning, I was actually going kind of hardcore with finding like all the treasure chests and stuff, but then it got to the point where it was too much. Okay, I've got to defeat 8 hilly churls over there. So that's what I'm gonna do. Do that. And hopefully it won't be too hard. I mean, this guy seems like a pushover. Just based on what I've seen so far. Yeah, this guy is dead. Okay, they're gonna summon not resources, reinforcements after I defeat these 2. I mean, that's what I assume anyways. I kind of wish that when they start aiming like that, that they would stay aiming in like the direction that they were aiming in the first place, if that makes sense. Oh, come on, that's not fair. Okay, thank you. I was able to get that. Okay, these 2 are dead. Hopefully. No? Well, that's unfortunate. Did I just see a puzzle that I never completed? I think I just saw a puzzle that I never completed. Yeah, that's a puzzle I never actually did. Well, what do you know? I'll do that while I'm here. This is the last guy. Oh, crap. And he summoned his shield back, too. Oh, well. I think that he's about to die. No? Well, once he loses his shield, there we go. Even happened exactly as I said it would. Okay. Activate that. Get this treasure chest that I should have gotten ages ago. It just goes to show, even when you think you're being thorough, you're not being thorough. Okay. So I solved that little problem. And now it's time to go over here. The nice thing is they don't force you to spend original resin to make attempts at challenges. Instead, you only spend the original resin after you complete it, which is nice. Let me see. It wants me to use this, so I will use this. And so far, so good. I mean, I'm not seeing anything, and that's exactly what I expected. Okay. I'm looking for a box. Wherever the box may be. I'm assuming that you have to get within a certain distance of wherever it might have been. Okay. Not in here. It's not those plants. I know that for a fact. I was assuming that it would be somewhere closer to the road or near a path of some kind, but I'm gonna pick up this, what do you call it over here? Meteorite fragment. That's just randomly on the ground over here somewhere. I just don't know where it is on the ground. But it's on the ground over here somewhere. That or it's up this tree. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I gotta wait for my stamina to recover. Ah, they really ought to get rid of the stamina depletion thing for sprinting. It's just inconvenient to the player. Okay, I'll check. It's not there. What do you know? I'm kind of surprised by that. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna ignore these guys. There's no point in fighting them. They don't drop loot, so... I don't even think they give you XP. They just kind of exist. Okay. I'm gonna just activate this whenever I can. And hopefully I can find it. I mean, so far I'm having incredible luck. I mean, I found this rock. See, it's exactly what I wanted to find. The game highlighted it for me and everything. Okay. He said something about it being near electro slimes, but so far I haven't seen any sign of electro slimes. Maybe they're up there? I think that was a path right below me to... Wait a second, didn't I defeat electro slimes earlier? I wonder where I defeated them at. I remember I defeated some, and it'd be kind of funny. They were near a meteorite fragment, though, so they were probably related to that. I doubt that they would be related to this. Okay, game. There's only so many times I can do that before I start to get irritated with you. Wait a second, what's that? Oh, that's the teleporter. Yeah, they couldn't make it too easy. Maybe it's over here somewhere? Oh, duh. Gee. Wait a second, what? No, I saw, okay, there it is. Examine, okay, these electrode traces, maybe they came from that box. Let's keep looking. Okay. I was able to read it that time. Gee, I wonder where the electro slimes could be. Surely they couldn't be up here. Surely.
With the wind!
Okay. And that just is perfect.
By royal decree.
Why did I do that? That was kind of a waste. Well, it wasn't really a waste because it doesn't do anything. And there's no other enemy types around, so... Ah. Just the perfect view. Grass. There we go. Die. And... the box is around here somewhere. There it is. Examine. Okay, this box is... the box that Victor lost. The wrapping is all crumpled and blah blah blah. Okay. Perfect. Now before I head back over there, I'll teleport to here, heal up. Just because I took a little bit of damage and I don't want to forget that I need to heal. I don't have very many healing items. I used up most of the healing items that I actually had on the Oceanid box. That's why, you know, I kind of am glad I did that because, you know, it's... on the one hand, it's kind of like, I wish I hadn't done it, but at the same time, I'm glad I did. Because I need those. I need them to be able to have my characters ascend. eventually. In particular, Barbara. But, you know, I have another character that's a water element too that I may eventually need to use, so having those character ascension materials is a good idea. I'm gonna go in here, talk to both Victor and Juliet, I believe her name was. Something like that. It's a very odd name. I don't think I've ever heard of somebody called Juliet. I've heard of Jillian, but never Juliet. Very odd. Anyways, let's wait for this game to load this very small area, taking the same amount of time that it takes to load the entire... Oh, Jilliana. Okay, I was wrong. That's still an interesting name, huh? Have you finished cleaning the Statue of the Seven? Yep. Bless you, my dear. May Barbados protect you. Take these, they are my gift to you. I may call on your assistance again in the future. Okay, cool. Add some more Primogems. Hi, Victor. Have you found that box? Got it right here. You actually managed to find it. Phew, that's good. That's good. And as for our deal? Fine. I get it. Out with it then. What do you want to know this time? Oh, I've already, Huh, that's interesting. So what do you know about the meteorites? The meteorites? Well, not that I don't want to tell you, but I have no clue either. All I do is stand here in Mondstadt, unable to leave or move. What do I know? But my gut feeling tells me that those meteorites don't bode well. I'd stay out of this one if I were you. It can only mean trouble. What about the other Fitui in the city? Oh, them? They're probably spinning their wheels here, just like me. I wonder when these days will finally end. Okay, yeah, I guess he has answered my questions in the past. I just didn't really think of it as him answering my questions since the game doesn't give you a choice to choose between the two options. Okay, now I have one more of these, which requires me to defeat all enemies. But I'm going to see about this next one, right? What am I doing? How did that happen? I thought I went left. Okay, meteorite wave, or meteoric wave, yeah. Trouble with letters. 7 meters away. Talk with GIE. Where is GIE? I'm gonna navigate that. Okay. I don't know where GIE is. First of all, go to this. He's looking for someone to send a letter. Okay. I'm assuming that he's in Mondstadt. Because that name sounds familiar. I mean, it's possible he's in Springvale. Or at the Dawn Winery or whatever, but wherever GIE is, I'll find out in a second. And while I'm over in Liyue, I'll also do the last commission. Just the monster extermination mission. No big deal. As for the child quest, I'm not going to be doing that this video. The one that has like the imaginary ghost thing, I'll do that in the next video. Let me see, was my guess right? Wait a second, game, let me... There we go. It's all the way down here in the UA. For some reason, I didn't think that that would be in Liyue, but okay. That's it. That's the way it is. Now I think about it, GIE is the guard guy. Yeah, now I'm remembering. He sent me on some kind of mission before. I'm vaguely remembering now. sent me on several missions. I think. He's at the top of the giant staircase, that's all I remember. He was standing nearby that clerk Zhao, I think her name was. Yeah, this area. You see the giant staircase right there. And then he's right here. And then Clerk Zhao is right there. Okay. Hi, GAE. Sai, what will I do, or what shall I do, rather? What's wrong? You must have seen those meteorites that fell from the sky as well, right? Fortunately, the city wasn't hit. But it's a real mess out there in the wild. Not only have the meteorites blocked the roads, but they've also caused the nearby monsters to become more agitated and dangerous than usual. And they've been attacking passers-by and merchants everywhere. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has sent almost every single available millilith out, but Liyue is far too large. We can only ensure the safety of a few main roads and some key villages. I had applied to go to Kingshi Village to take up guard duties there, but for some reason, I still got redeployed here to stand by for orders. Traveler, could you help me send this letter to a girl named Little Liu who lives in Kingshi Village? She's my daughter, and I had agreed to go back to spend a few days with her, but with this emergency cropping up, there's no way that'll happen now. I've got your back. Much appreciated, Traveler. What horrible luck. That said, I've heard from people who come to I've heard from people who've come to stand down from duty that quite a few monsters have gathered near Kingshi Village as well. Blah. Well, I don't mean to impose, but you do look dressed for adventure. Could you look around Kingshi Village while you're sending the letter? And help to clear the monsters out? The Millith largely stand guard on the main roads and key passes. Things go poorly if some scattered monsters were able to sneak into Kingshi Village. Alright then. Thank you, I truly appreciate it. Okay. Now I have 2 different tasks there, but first, let me see what's going on with this. Wait a second. Was that all the way... I thought it was, Oh. It's all the way over there. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna go to Kingshi Village. And then I'll do the quest here, and then I'll go over there. It'll be my next stop after I complete this particular quest. Original resin gradually replenishes by absorbing elemental energy. Yeah. Sure. Gradually. I know that some people are bothered by the original resin, like how slowly it refills, but to be honest, I'm perfectly fine with it myself. Initially, I was a little bit upset by it because I was like, it limits you to how much you can do, but then I started realizing, well, I only play a couple hours every day anyway, so, let's see. I got the wrong quest selected. Is it trouble with letters? Yeah. Wait a second, is it really gonna force me to go all the way over? No. Wow. Okay, I'll go all the way over there, I guess. Kind of surprised by that. It's gonna have me climb up mountains just to deliver this one letter. Oh, this is for defeating the monsters. Okay. I didn't actually read the little quest prompt until after I'd said that. Collect this. What is this? A glaze lily? Yeah. Hello, sir. There we go. Just kind of casually climb up this wall here. And who knows, I may be able to make my way up this next wall if I'm lucky. Or not. I guess not. How am I supposed to get up that wall? Doesn't seem like you're supposed to. I guess I'll get up this way. Somehow. Maybe by trying to be channel my inner Spider-Man. Maybe. No, that didn't work. If I can climb upside down, that would be great. Is the game gonna let me climb up right here? So far it has. Oh, that's an Abyss Mage that I'm hearing. Lovely. Is it an ice type? Please be an ice type. So far I can't tell, actually. All I know is that these guys... Oh, it is an ice type. Paimon said something, but of course I couldn't read it because the game assumes that I can read 1,000,000 words a second. I imagine that other people get irritated by that too. I mean, especially since there's no prompt for it. Like, you can't hear any indication that it's happening. So if you're not paying attention at all, then you miss it. And I happen to enjoy actually reading the stuff that the characters say to a certain extent. Or at least when they talk, well, that should do it. Let's go to Kingshi Village, and I couldn't read the rest of it because Paimon talks really fast. But I imagine it was something to the effect of, let's go deliver that letter. So, let's do that. I mean, I'm assuming that that's what it said. Because it's leading me right back to the village. The most irritating part is after I deliver this letter, it's going to have me go all the way back to Liyue, and then finally complete the quest. At least I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to do. Although it doesn't seem like I did very much for this particular quest. Maybe I'm wrong. Ask the villagers about Little Liu's whereabouts. Hello, Dong Dong. That's an interesting name. Wow, you look like a traveler, are you? Do you know where Little Liu is? Little Liu? We were going to meet here to watch the meteorites, but she said that she wanted to find someplace higher. She said she'd tell me once she found our new spot, but I don't know where she's gone. Okay. And then talk to this lady. Yundan. Hi, and welcome to our village. Any idea where Little Liu is? Little Liu? I remember saying that she wanted to find a high place so she could watch the meteorites. I think she climbed up those ladders over there. Ladders over there, huh? Well, you didn't really give me a...
This is the place.
I guess it's over here, according to the minimap. I mean, I have a feeling I know which one they are. It's the ones that lead up to, Chang the Knight's place. But I could be wrong. No, it seems to be doing that. So I've got to climb all the way up there, huh? Oh, Gal the Sixth is up. I guess he's made a full recovery. Not that it really has anything to do with me now. Okay. There is Little Liu. Didn't you already reclaim it? Whatever. Hi, Little Liu. I should be able to see the meteorites clearly from here. There's a letter for you. A letter from Daddy. Ugh, I already know what it's going to say. He can't come and spend time with me because of work, right? When those Millilith came here, I thought Daddy would be with them, but that didn't happen. But that's not a bad thing, actually. With all those rocks falling from the sky, Daddy could be in danger out there. Aren't you scared? Well, a little, but we should be alright. The Millilith are here, after all. Right, could you send this letter back to Daddy for me? He must be worried. It's so strange. Something must happen every time Daddy says he'll take leave and spend time with me. Huh.
Now I can get back everything I lost.
Whoops, I did not select that. Anyways, I was right about having to go back to Liyue, but it wasn't that big of a surprise. At least the game actually gave me a reason, kind of. You know, her wanting me to deliver the letter, as opposed to me reporting back to the guy, and him being like, okay, thank you, yay. I mean, that's essentially what most of these quests have amounted to, is me going there, them saying thank you, you know, for helping, blah, 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 then going back and forward and blah. I don't know. The back and forward can get to you, especially with these really long loading screens. I mean, I doubt that I've spent too much time in loading screens, but you still spend quite a bit of time if you're healing and stuff. There we go. Too bad I don't have a character that's like got a super fast sprint. It'd be nice if that was the case. Okay, hi GA. Huh. Clerk Zhao is missing. You're back. Did you manage to deliver that letter? I did. Little Leo has a letter for you too, by the by. Little Leo wrote a letter for me. Or wrote me a letter, rather. Let me see. The game could have just given it to him automatically, but okay. Thank you, Traveler. I'll keep this for the time being. This is not the time to be reading letters. I must attend to my duties now. Please take this as compensation for your trouble. Once this is all over, I'm taking a long break for sure. Okay. I've got plenty of those. I believe that was the last of the meteorite waves, or meteoric waves, or whatever. Yeah. So now I'll go to the event shop and see what I can buy with my 60. Not very much. I can't buy the crown of sagewood, unfortunately. Which would have been nice to buy because it's obviously special. I'll save deciding what to do with those later. However, what I do want to get are these Varunata lazurite fragments, because the Oceanids dropped them. And, well, you know what I think about the Oceanids, so. Now I have enough to not have to work. Wait a second. Okay. I was confused there for just a second. So, I'm guessing I now have 11. I don't need any more right now, but that's probably for the best. Okay, I'm going to leave the rest of those for now. I'm going to try not to forget that the shop closes in 11 days, though. I keep forgetting that the test run right here is going to end in 7 days. I still have time to do it, if I ever feel like it. Who knows, it might be worth doing it eventually.
I can't wait to see my adorable daughter again.
The next thing I want to do is the Spreading Evil one. And then after I do that, I'll go to the, shop. Or not the shop, the Adventurers Guild. Go up here, confronting Storm Terror. Let me just say that going back and doing that again with the world level increased, not fun. I think I've said that in the past, though. Storm Terror is not fun to fight again. The problem is that it's very, very hard to stun him, so that way you can actually start dealing damage. And then even if you do stun him, you deal very small amounts of damage. And then on top of that, he starts to make it so that the platforms that you use to walk on will start causing you damage over time. And it's just like, it gets to a point where all of the platforms are like that, so then you have to be super careful. It's just not fun. Not in my opinion, anyways. So I've basically been ignoring the Storm Terror challenge. Now, of course, I have been stubborn about it. What the? Oh my goodness. Well. That's interesting. What in the world was that? Oh, an unusual hilly churl. That's what it was. It was, now I think about it, it's part of this challenge here. Defeat an unusual hilly churl one time. So, I'll make another wish too before I'm done with this next part of this. And I can do that. Maybe water type fish mages are the worst for several reasons. First of all, they have that annoying bubble attack that can stun lock you. Or not stun lock you, but it captures you and then you got to get out of it and stuff. The next part is that I don't have a character yet that can deal with them, so that makes them worse to me. You know, I can't break the shield fast, rather. And last but not least, it's the fact that Abyss Mages in general are just annoying. The only reason why they're not above archers in terms of, you know, the worst enemies in the game is because of the fact that they are so rare. Okay. Now, I said I was going to do something, and I already forgot what I said I was going to do. I'm going to go to the Adventurers Guild, and then I'm going to go make a wish, and then I'm going to call it quits. I did the commissions. Yeah. I did all the commissions. That's why I'm going to the Adventurers Guild. Let me go. Jump there. I think you move a little bit faster when you jump. When will it let me talk to Catherine? Eventually here. Eventually. Someday. Maybe. Okay, I was about to say I'll face away. Maybe it'll load faster. Claim daily commission reward. Thank you for completing today's commission. Here is your reward. And it's nothing special. I mean, a Vayuta turquoise sliver is actually pretty good, though, all things considered. Because that's the kind, I think that's the kind, no, that's the Anemo kind.
There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Next thing I want to do is make wishes. So I can make a couple of wishes here. And who knows, I might get lucky again. And I got a cold steel. Let's make another wish. And I got something that I didn't really need. And one more wish. And again, something I didn't really need. Okay. Actually, I can do something else. Go to shop. Go to Star glitter. Wait a second, what's this gift shop about again? Oh, it's about that stuff. Nah. Okay. Now I can buy these, and I usually do. Wait a second, no. What am I trying to do that for? That's crazy. I usually buy them from here, not from there. If I bought it from there, then I would have been in trouble. It'll take a few days for these to restock, I guess. I could get Bennett, but no. I could end up needing some of these eventually. Like, for example, I do need some ominous masks, and I don't have enough right now. So I may end up actually having to redeem some of these for those, unfortunately. Other than that, I don't think I can get anything else from there. So, yeah. Oh, I got one more thing I gotta check out, which is this, the daily commission. I still gotta get, you know, that stuff done, but I can do that off camera. Anyways, the next time I play, I will be doing a child secret, which is somewhere down there, I guess. Actually, I'll just go closer to it so that way it's not a big deal. There she is. So, yep, that's what I'm going to be doing. Thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.